Good morning. At least it is morning where I am. Good evening and good night and good afternoon to those of you who are watching. I wanted to make this video today. It was about intuition. I see a lot of comments online where I feel like a lot of people, but especially in the male category, attack the whole female intuition thing. They say things like, oh, if that were a real thing, a lot of you wouldn't have made the decisions that you made. So let me tell you a little bit about this intuition thing. We all have it, men and women. The thing about intuition is it's a knowing before you have the evidence to know what you know. Essentially, it is knowing exactly what you know without the evidence, right? So it's like going to court and knowing that you're absolutely right, but you have no evidence, right? It's a feeling. It's when your stomach goes into knots before entering a room, or when you start to feel sick, or when you get a nagging in the back of your head, or your hairs stand up on end about a situation, about a person. It's intuition. It's knowing before you actually know or have the evidence to know. So, for example, it's when you catch glimpses of things that are just off about a person or a situation, and you question yourself and you go, nah, I'm seeing things, right? Or there's no way I could know that. Or I don't know. That nagging, gut-wrenching feeling of, I don't know, this isn't right. That's your intuition. That is like going on a date with someone and just knowing it's not going to work out. Mid-conversation, before the conversation starts, it's knowing that this is not where you want to be. But a lot of us still head into these relationships because we're more worried about how the other person is going to feel, or how the other person might look at us, or how other people might feel, or how other people might look at us. And us as a society, we've been very much conditioned to worry about how other people feel about us. And that's how a lot of us end up in these toxic relationships, toxic friendships, even staying in contact with toxic family members, narcissism, all of it. It's on a rampant because we were taught to ignore our own feelings, our own intuition. It's not an emotional thing. It's almost physical. And we're taught to ignore that. We're taught to make others comfortable. But guess what? The minute we stop doing that, the minute we experience a little bit of hate, a little bit of discomfort, it can't rain forever. And it can't be night forever. And once it's over, once you realize that these people, this situation, whatever it is, just isn't for you, and you let it go and you stop worrying about how people feel about you, your intuition not only becomes stronger, but you start to live a better life, start to be around better people, start to cultivate, your family, right? And sometimes it just really is what it is. But stop not listening to yourself. Start listening to that gut feeling. Start really feeling that punch in the gut, that your hair is standing on the back of your neck. Start understanding that that is your intuition. That is your, hey, this is not right here. Start listening to that. You lead a lot more happier lives. All right, y'all. I wish you a good day.